join us on the podium. I think we're missing one. He's coming. Thank you. I am very content to have heard the in-depth discussions that we had in the working groups. It's very refreshing compared to the work that we do in the negotiation arena. And this is fresh, this is honest, this is transparent. I'm not saying that the others are not transparent. Please do not understand me the wrong way. But it's fresh, it's simultaneous, and everybody can express their points of view. And I think it was very refreshing for the late afternoon of today. So we are waiting for the slides. We're ready? We're ready? Okay, we are ready for the first one. So please, Matti.
Okay, can I get my... Yes. Okay, we had a very good and lively discussion. Thank you for that. And you know that in a nutshell, our questions were that how the international supported NDC capacity building programs could be best for capacity building, and the second one is how to get the participatory approach for the long-term engagement. So 2 questions. And actually, I as a moderator started taking some of the points what the presenters here in the beginning of the Durban Forum raised, and we started from there. And one thing was the awareness, ownership. But it's when you do the awareness and ownership, you have to empower the actors, the stakeholders. So for example, when you are working on local level, you have to engage and empower the local organizations like neighborhood organizations. And then an important issue is to impact the political decision makers, but not straight to them, actually through their political parties. So some of us as climate experts have been invited to the meeting of the political parties to explain the climate change issues, and that's the way how you get the message to the political decision makers when their party, when their voters realize that this is an issue, and it's an issue for the voters. It's making the life of people better to act. So transformational change, it means mitigation. Even in developing countries, for example, solar electricity and so on, and adaptation, energy access is for the better development. And getting this message through is an important thing to impact the political decision makers. And then it's you have to broaden the assistance, not only one short-term technical focus. So have a long-term impact, and it's, for example, the curricula of schools and universities and colleges, but also a challenging thing, but worth of trying, is a multi-donor exercises to address multi-donor, multi-stakeholders. So not only focus on one group, have a broad focus on the support receivers. Okay, and then invest to domestic capacity building providers like universities, technical colleges, teachers unions, and then when you want to keep the knowledge, for example, in the civil service, you have to include the climate change issues to the civil service training, but also to make sure that there is when the civil servants are changing, they have a good database where they can access the knowledge base on their procedure. So that keeps the information in the organization. And then we have to change the mindset of just not talking about mitigation and adaptation silos, because they are both important for development.
I'm sorry, Maddie, to cut you off midway. The room has been booked for negotiation, so we're going to have to finish. I apologise, Ben, for you. But so I'd just like to just wrap up quickly. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming. It's been a really great session. I think we learnt a lot today, and yeah, there's police there, so we want to really thank everybody for your inputs and discussion. The information won't be lost. We're going to have those key messages. They're going to be put up on the website for everybody to have a look at, and they will be presented to the PCCB tomorrow as well, and they will feed into the thinking of the PCCB and to the reports coming forward. And I'd just like to thank everybody again. Oh, one wants 1 minute. Okay, Ben wants 1 minute before we get kicked out. Okay, Ben, quick, 1 minute.
Thank you, Russell, for letting me brave the police. I do just want to say really quickly, we had a great discussion. There was agreement that there's a capacity gap for human rights. We need to address this because integrating social dimensions, human rights, gender responsiveness, indigenous knowledge, just transition, and other social dimensions and cross-cutting issues will lead to more effective action. We talked about who needs capacity and who can help, and we had some good ideas there. And we talked about next steps, and the group agreed that having a focal point on human rights and other cross-cutting issues would be very helpful at the UNFCCC. Having a workshop in the context of the Paris Committee on Capacity Building would be great. That more discussions like this and more time for discussions like this would be important. A website for exchange of ideas would be good, and participation and the ACE dialogue and connections to the Paris Agreement work program were all really important, in that just by having better participation of non-party stakeholders here and in other contexts, including in the guidelines of the Paris Agreement work program, could lead to better and more effective climate action, which is something that the Human Rights Council hasn't specifically said that, but the Human Rights Council has said that a rights-based approach to climate action will lead to more effective climate action. And so that was a really quick readout, and thank you for letting me make that quick readout. I think it's important that it that it was.
Thanks, Ben. Yeah, that very good minute there. So thank you, everybody. Thank you to Secretariat. Thank you to all the participants. Thank you for our facilitators. Thank you to my co-facilitator.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And just to let you know that we will continue the discussions tomorrow within the PCCB, and don't forget to look at the portal so you can find all the information that we didn't get to tonight, but we will continue working on this. Thank you very much again. Bye. Have a good night.
Okay.